Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and welcome to another episode of Dank Web Browsing, episode number 116, the part of the week where we take a seat, chill, relax, and watch the side of the internet. It's a little too dank for regular viewing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I have to say much more about what we're watching today. We're on the Dank Web. Is there a theme for today? You bet your ass there isn't, so sit back, relax, and let's see what's our very first website for today. Oh man, I swear to God, I think I must have shown this to you guys before. So what the fucking hell are waifus? Oh man, if you don't know what a waifu is, man, I suggest you culture yourself, ladies and gentlemen. A waifu is, it's probably great that you don't fucking know, alright? Simple as that. A waifu is the best girlfriend you will ever have. It doesn't matter if you're ugly or if you're too shy to say, oh yeah, by the way, the male version is husbando. I figured I might as well just say that before we, fucking assume that I'm, picking one side. And it doesn't matter if you're ugly or if you're too shy to say to a real girl, hi, I want to have children and a long life at your side. Whatever. Your waifu will be the best girlfriend you'll ever have. She'll love you no matter how you look or how you are. Whether if you're circumcised, oh my god. Your waifu will love you. She will stay at your side no matter what. Your waifu always will be your girlfriend, always that you love her and give her what she deserves, aka my computer and cell phone's background is her and only her. I have in my 2005 computer a folder full of only photos of her. Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. And she will give you the warmness and love no real girl is ever going to give to you in such an honest way. It doesn't matter if the others are bullying or laughing at you. Lol, what a loser. Because you have green socks and you don't have a fidget spinner. Kids my era bully stupid children. Looks like the kids today just laugh at you because you don't play with toys every damn second. This generation is retarded as fuck. Their insults are also so bad. Oh my god, dude. Your waifu is always ready to comfort you and show you that there is a reason to don't commit suicide and keep with your existence her. Man, I wonder what the inside of this dude's asshole smells like. He probably fucking has his nose up there 24/7. Jesus. Your waifu will always be there for you. Yeah, because it's in your fucking head. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you went for a trip with the person that adopted you. Your waifu will wait until you come back. The time that is needed. Generally, normal girls can't do this, but your waifu really does. Her love for you is unconditional. Even if you betrayed her with a real girl, when you realize that girl is just playing with you, your waifu will be ready to hug you and give you again her love. Your waifu is always sexually available to you. Unlike real girls that just drop excuses such as, I'm not in the mood, your waifu will always be ready to have sex with you. How do you have sex with your waifu? Dude, I swear to God, my fucking neighbors must think I'm a fucking mental case. If she's not real. Imagination, of course. Imagine whatever you want to do with her, and she will always be there. It doesn't matter if you want her to dress like a bunny or to simply call you in a determined way. If you order her with your imagination, she will do it. Man, God, dude, what the fuck? She will happy to receive your imagination. Motherfucker, dude, imaginated comment. It's too late for this. She could even get pregnant for you if you wish to fuck her like that. I really want somebody to go into like a fucking sonogram with like just themselves. Like some dude walks into a sonogram and like the lady's just fucking sitting there like, what's going on? And he's just sitting over there like, shh, can you tell what's inside my waifu? Oh man, dude, just imagine. All right, good waifu equals good life. Swear to God, dude, what the fuck has Japan done to us? If a waifu's just for you, wait, what the fuck? I can't read it. Your life will be good and beautiful no matter what happens. If your waifu is unique to you and not used by everyone else, it will be better. That's why I recommend not to pick the popular waifus. But the lonely and unpopular waifus, these are way better than the popular ones in many things, such as the fact that they only are loved by you and not someone else. Yeah, don't pick fucking, don't pick like Sailor Moon or some stupid shit like that, alright? That's probably fucking, Sailor Moon is probably like banged by every fucking weeaboo right now out there, dude. Watch the fuck out. Your waifu comes out to be your girlfriend, and if you let her, she will be your wife. Why would we call them waifus, then? Forever marrying her and just giving out your love to her forever. I know you're saying shit like, but isn't that weird? Hell no, nothing is weird these times sexually. But if there's people sexually identified as attack helicopters, why won't you be happy with your waifu? Fuck all the standards. If they can make their shit be accepted, Why won't you... What the fuck? Why did my alarm go off, dude? Somebody break the fuck into my house? Jesus. Whatever, too late for that. Why won't you make your love for your waifu be accepted too? Your waifu is unique and definitively one of the best things that will happen in your life. And just having a woman like your waifu loving and thinking about you all the time just warms up your heart. And your will to suicide decrease in a shitty ton. Just shit ton, I think, not shitty ton. Just live your life with your waifu. That's the best option you can do. When you come back of school, work, being, oh my god. She will be waiting just to salutate you and give you a warm hug. And if you are in the mood, she will be ready just to give you the needed satisfaction. Don't miss a chance. Go to the internet and search for the waifu that will fill your heart right now. Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. They have like other hyperlinks, man. What the fuck am I reading? Oh, wait. Show me like waifus and shit. Bring me some waifu stuff. Oh, the page isn't fucking loading. God damn it, dude. I wanted to hear more about fucking waifus, dude. Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, I never thought one day I would find a deep website just dedicated to teaching me about fucking waifus. Obviously, it was written as a fucking joke, you know. Clearly, the real waifu is nothing but your right fucking hand. All right, it's always there for you, unless you get like amputated or some shit. Then maybe, you know, then you're a little special exception. But as far as, you know, a grand majority of the population, the waifu is always the right hand. Sometimes you can alternate with the left. You know, haha, the whole world works, hoo-hoo. But that was a fucking waifus, ladies and gentlemen. So if you happen to get cultured during this deep web episode today, thank you. You're very fucking welcome. Because, you know, I just wanted to let you guys know what the fuck waifus are all about. Now that that's said, let's go out and check some other shit out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here we go, boys. Satanism, satanic rituals, and satanic holidays. Nothing gets more family-friendly than this shit, ladies and gentlemen. Satanic ritual sacrifice. Just like the ocean tides, magic ebbs and flows. There are certain times that magic contains more energy, and taking advantage of the surges is beneficial for the satanic practitioner. The desires of the practitioner are carried directly to the source, and their wishes are granted by Satan. Stan, and the hosts of hell. Those are wondrous experiences, and they open the door for more advanced magical operations. The lunar cycles do not control Satanists when planning rituals and magic workings. As I have said in previous blogs, there is more magical energy during a full moon and a new moon than there is at other times, and this does benefit by increasing the energy force available, however. Satan or demons are bound to full moon arrivals, and are free to manifest as they desire. When you call a demon, it does not matter what phase the moon is at the time. If you are sincere in your intention and approach, you will get results. I have witnessed it countless times. The calling of the beloved guests from hell should always be the first order of business when conducting a working. You need to establish the connection early so you can communicate your will and desires to your guests. As the energy is heightened, the being will connect you with the ritual performed. When this event unfolds, some new practitioners will become frightened. It is natural, after all, that they are witnessing for the first time is in direct conflict with their physical world. Even the new initiates who are excited about experiencing these manifestations will be taken aback when the event actually takes place. No amount of mental preparation will be adequate. Anton LaVey, Anton LaVey, for those of you guys who don't know, is like, I guess, if we're going to talk about like mainstream Satanism, Anton LaVey is the man who founded, like, I think it's the like the Satanic Church or something like that. He's the one who found that shit. It's like the most orthodox version of Satanism. Spoke many times about satanic ritual sacrifice by proxy. Satanists will perform these rituals from time to time, since people inevitably wrong one another. Ancient satanic cultures practiced actual sacrifice of animals and even humans. In modern times, everyone likes to smooth over the sacrifice subjects and always use the voodoo doll analogy. In the past, sacrifice was not by proxy. Teddy bear nor Barbie doll. It was a real sacrifice. They didn't fucking pussyfoot around that shit, dude. They were real. It was no different from the virgin being thrown into a volcano to appease a tribal god. The Satanists believed that the blood, especially from a newborn child, held magical properties that would enable the energy to be heightened during rituals. Some covens believed that the infliction of sustained pain by the victim would greatly increase this energy. For instance, increasing the pain of an animal, such as a goat, would release adrenaline into the bloodstream, so when the animal's throat was finally cut and the blood drained into the ceremonial chalice, increased power could be... Motherfucker, what the fuck is this, dude? Are you enchanting blood right now? Increased power could be extracted by drinking the blood mixed with certain drugs. Aleister Crowley experimented extensively at the Abbey of Thelema in Sicily. One approach was to have sexual intercourse with and cut the animal's throat at the time of the human's orgasm. What? What the fuck did I just read, dude? You telling me to fuck a goat and then slit his throat as soon as I come? Jeez, man. What the fuck, dude? The workings of the ancients have taught us in the form what works and what doesn't work. As Satanists explore the realm of magic in the future, I am confident other workings will be devised and new ways to harness satanic energy will be found. Until then, oh my god, dude. Jeez, man, what the fuck? Dude, we need some Jeebus for this. Marsh cult. What the fuck is a Marsh cult? And Alistair Notch returned to his old stomping grounds with a blog post of True Detective Louisiana Satanism, Devil Worship, Voodoo, and Child Sacrifice. A hell of a title. Answering requests from his reader, Alistair opened up about the years he spent in the underbelly of southern Louisiana as a heroin addict. He also reminisced about his experience as an acolyte, learning the ritual spells practice of voodoo and Satanism. Alistair points out a striking contrast in Louisiana. I grew up and spent the better part of 22 years in southern and northern Louisiana. One thing I can unequivocally say is the northern and southern parts of the state have only one thing in common. Both are in Louisiana. Inspired by the HBO hit series True Detective, Alistair described the good, the bad, and the ugly of the New Orleans and rural southern Louisiana cult society. There were always rumors of explorations surrounding those who operated in the shadows of the Louisiana societal fringe. Those who experienced life on the streets know the best way to avoid becoming alligator bait is to keep the lips pressed tightly together. That's fucking weird. More than one person paid the ultimate price for asking too many questions. Wait, they fucking fed the dude to, like, alligators? What the fuck? The topic then turns to the plot of True Detective. Human sacrifice includes children. I venture to say the possibilities of child sacrifice are less common simply by virtue of the ritual or magical operations performed. He also mentions the rich occult practices such as voodoo, and Santeria, adding the somewhat shadowy Marsh cult as to what he refers to as groups who practice maladaptive behavior during blood ritual. What the fuck, dude? Dude, I gotta read up about the Marsh cult, man. That stuff's weird, man. Jesus, this site's amazing. What the fuck? It tells me so much shit. He got like satanic magic and cognitive power. So there are those in satanic magic who practice cognitive magic, the use of mind for the sake of magic ritual. Some practice this exclusively and actually never enter an inner sanctum except in their minds. Okay, what is this? Satanic prayer? What is this? Satanas vobiscum palus aron ozinomas? Dude, I don't want to fucking say, dude. I don't want to go into this, man. Some crazy shit. So it goes from like Latin all the way down to like mixed with English, and then it just ends in English, like in the name of Satan, ruler of earth, king of the world, the command forces of darkness, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's like a satanic fucking prayer there. But like it's made by Alistair Notch, and this is like 2017, so this is like new shit. Like this isn't old or anything like that. This isn't like 2010 or like 2008 or something, dude. This is fairly recent. So things like that Marsh cult shit that we just saw could have been like actually legit, man. Like I don't know how much he's trying to jerk me off, but like that shit's fucking wild, dude. Marsh cult and all that, dude. I'm like intrigued right now, man. I want to see more. But yeah, anyways, dude, let's back out of this, man. I think I had too much satanism going on, dude. I gotta look at something more normal, dude. Shit. Oh my fucking Christ, dude. Blue upon blue, man. The Georgia Crips. All right, nothing says family friendly than good old fashioned gang trouble. Crips for life. Oh, dude, this site's fucking old, man. They're using number 4 and shit. So if you look up here, it linked me to like a tripod page. Which, if you don't know what tripod is, it's like you guys know what like free webs and shit is, or maybe that might be a little old, but like they used to. Well, I'm wearing blue. But yeah, there used to be like these sites where you can make your websites for free and shit. And nowadays it's probably a lot more common and under the table and discreet. But back in the day, anybody could fucking make a tripod, and they had like 25 megs to like server space to update, and then you could post on and be good with it. So anyways, this is Crips for Life. Welcome to our website. This website is for Georgia Crip members and people interested in joining Crips. For those of you who are outside of America who don't know what the Crips is, the Crips is a notorious African-American gang that pretty much owns, the west side, like Los Angeles or something like that, while their rivals control the east side or whatever, like New York and shit like that. They call them the Bloods or whatever. There's always gang trouble between each other, you know what I mean? It's not like they're the best group in the Dolan sandbox, but that's all you can really fucking do, ladies and gentlemen. So over here they got like Crip hand signs, so apparently if you want to communicate with Crips, you got to throw up some hand signs like that, okay? So let's go over here about our finder Tukey. Alright, oh, about Tukey, alright, this is some Kim Jong-un shit. Let me just close that ad real quick. Let's get that out of there. About Tukey, the beginning in the spring of 1971, when Tukey was 17, he was in a very different situation. He was a high school student from South Central Los Angeles. He had a fearsome reputation as a fighter and as a general of South Central's West Side. And around the time, Tukey, along with Raymond Lee Washington, created what would one day be the super gang, the Crips. Oh yeah, these guys were like dude, there's like a show that used to come on the History Channel. Was it the Gangland, man? They used to cover that shit well, dude. Gangland had good episodes. They had like a whole one where they made like a whole like TV series about like the one dude that went undercover into the Hells Angels gang. If you can ever find it, give it a fucking watch, dude. It gets kind of intriguing, man. The guy who went undercover, dude, shit. God bless that dude. Back in the day when Tukey and Raymond founded the Crips, many of the young people of southern South Los Angeles were involved with small gangs. These gang members roamed southern Central, taking property from anyone who feared them, including women and children. To protect the community, Tukey and Raymond organized the Crips. Oh, so they were like, I guess it's kind of like the fucking Yakuza in a way. Like, they're like gangs. Like, they're actual, like, they're like a criminal organization, right? But, like, they still have a level of honor. Like, I guess they do high-level shit, but they don't want it to, like, pass down to, like, you know, just your average Joe. It's better for business that way, you know what I mean? So by 1979, the Crips had grown from a small southern Los Angeles gang to an organization with membership spread across the state of Cali. By this time, Crips had also become just like the gang members they had once sought to protect themselves from. Crips had become gangbangers, so yeah, they became the beasts that they fucking fought against. Soon the Crips lost both their leaders. Raymond was murdered by a rival gang, and Tukey was arrested. Alright, shit, dude. So yeah, it gives you the whole history of fucking Tukey and everything. Now, as far as I can tell, these guys are from like Georgia, so you know it's kind of interesting. You got the Crip connection, which is fuck all nothing. Oh wait, it was loading. Fuck, I should be more patient next time. No, close the ad. I don't want to see this. Like, no, there's nothing loading, dude. No, it loads when I click away. Fuck that. All right, screw it. Our purpose is to make aware of the Georgia Crips and promote Georgia Crips. Another one of our purposes is to represent our Cripset Dogwood Crips and LNH subclick. DWC for life. Our mission, none. God damn. So how do I become a member, okay? We are always looking for people interested in joining our organization. Who can join? People over the age of 11, willing to die at Battlefront for the C Nation? Find your local, what is this, paramilitary shit? Find your local Cripset and contact them. Tell them we sent you. Benefits of joining. The benefits of joining Crips is money, power, friends, and respect, and a bullet to the head if you walk into the wrong turf, motherfucker. Let me tell you that much. Don't join a gang, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have to tell you that, okay? That's fucking, that's like common sense, all right? Don't join gangs. Let me tell you right now. And they're probably going to haze the shit out of you. Let me tell you. They're going to beat you some. They're going to stick a fucking, you know, dirty rod up your asshole, and they're going to make you a member that way. Contact us. Yo, man, what's up? You want to holla with my dollar? Nah, I'm kidding. Just contact me at d9mm@yahoo.com. Dude, this is old, motherfucker. I don't even think that's active. New Crip sets. So they got the Dogwood Crips, Ellenwood Crips, Valdosta Crips, and Clayton County Crips, Rex, Georgia. Newsletter. Oh, they got the little newsletter over here talking about gang violence and shit. And yeah, that's about it, man. So it's pretty fucking interesting, dude. We got linked to the Georgia Crips, man. Let me tell you. You know, gangs are gangs, dude. But it's the first time I think I've ever like. Well, it's not the first time we've seen a gang, but I guess a gang that's pretty like a lot of people in North America know what the fuck the Crips are at the end of the day. So you know. Found a common gang, dude. So bang bang, you know. If don't join the Crips, I'm not telling you to join it. That's a no from me. But hey, here we go. You got the history of the gang and all the gangs around it, and that's about the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. So God bless them. Let's go hit up something else, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at that. Peace Heil. Something whisper, dude. Inaudible whisper. That's what I'm reading over there. So it's at a lovely Minecraft resolution, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just fucking play and see what we got coming in front of us. All right, let's go. So it's about 3 minutes and 48 seconds long. Normally I wouldn't really bother, but I might have to start skipping this bitch because that's about the longest fucking video we've seen in a while. So let's hit play and see what this is about. It's loading up. Oh my god, what the fuck is this ASMR shit, dude? My lord. Okay, alright, that's weird. Alright, what the fuck am I looking at, dude? The dude's got, like, no legs going for it. Am I gonna see some dick real? Oh. Okay. Alright. What the fuck is this? Is this the goddamn ring tape, motherfucker? Alright, you know that tape? This is the ring tape! What is this? It's the fucking ring tape! Oh my god, go back. It's the goddamn... It's literally like a deep web ring tape, people. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the ring tape. What the fuck? It's so weird. Wait, have I seen this video before? Gun being pulled out. Oh, that's not family friendly. That's just weird. Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no, dude. It's a good beard shit, man. That's nice. What the fuck is this? It's literally... It's the ring tape, dude. Oh my god. It has to be. Okay. This isn't right, dude. This is just fucking sketchy weird, man. Okay, now I'm kind of fucking freaked out, dude. I'm gonna mute the audio in the background because it's like, doesn't make any sense. Oh shit, Jesus is bleeding from the fucking top, dude. What the fuck? Okay, pentagram? Is that like a tattoo? Oh, that's totally a tattoo. What the fuck? Is that a ghost? We've seen this! Okay, some of the stuff we've seen in other videos. This is like a compilation of shit. I think, okay, heart. What's going on here, dude? What you doing? Looking into the mirror? Okay, that's pretty fucking trippy. That is really trippy. That's like fucking Nosferatu or some shit. Okay, clock moving forward. Oh, I've seen this one. Oh, this is just a compilation, dude. They even got the URL there. It's the one where the Asian chick looks away and that girl's still looking, dude. That's still fucking weird as fuck, though. I'll tell you that one. That's like fucking weird, man. Like, she looks back and she still stares. Like, if I looked at that tape, man, I'd fucking say no out of there. Alright. Clock going around. Wait, there was something here hidden around. What was this? Wait, what was this? Hold on. Wait, grab that. Oh, okay, it's just a picture of a random girl talking into a fucking microphone. Okay, breaking into a church. Medical experiments. Hair pulling. What am I looking at, dude? That's from a movie, I think. Okay, go a little forward into it. Okay, tunnel. She's walking into a tunnel, I think. Okay, move a little forward. Okay, just walking down the tunnel or something. And you're back to the fucking ASMR shit. Okay, alright. Well, you know what? That was about almost 4 minutes of pure random collage of spooky shit. This wasn't an ARG. This wasn't a deep web vlog. Ladies and gentlemen, I think today I can safely say we have found our own ring tape, alright? Now, I don't know if my phone's not ringing. I don't think I'm gonna die in like 7 fucking days. But if I do, it's because I found the ring tape available right here on the ever lovely dank web, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ, dude. That was actually the fucking ring tape. Oh my god. If you don't know what I'm talking about, seriously look up the ring tape. It's from the movie Ring. All right, back in the fucking day. You watch the tape, you die in 7 days, blah, blah, blah. The whole world works. That's literally what it is, just a compilation. I'm actually deathly afraid that in like fucking, once I'm done recording, I'm gonna call and says, you will die in 7 days. There's nothing much to analyze over here other than if you look at around some of these ones, they're all just random clips that have been like posted about. Let me just fucking full screen that again. But like some of these clips, like these ones I don't recognize. Like a lot of them I actually don't recognize. But this one, like, hold on, let me find the one. This one I've seen before. Like, this is one of those ghost clips where, like, you know, the shit happens over here and the Jesus bleeds. It's obviously edited entirely. This one is like the one that tells me it's some complete compilation bullshit, because this one was a very, like, popular thing. I think it like went super viral on YouTube way back in the day. Basically what it was it was part of this like Japanese like ghost compilation where like basically this video in particular was like this little girl was just sitting there, somebody was recording her, she looks back, and as you can see in it, like she looks ahead, fucking the mirror's reflection like goes off. Obviously it could be changed around in post-production. You can just mask out that segment of it, like this segment right here, and just like put in a separate video, and bam, there you go. You have a spooky ghost video. Anybody could fucking pull it off. It's not like difficult shit to do. Although back in the day, I guess maybe it was for amateur video editing wise, yeah, maybe I could see that. But for the most part, like yeah, you could pull that shit off easily nowadays. But yeah, that stuff is easily pulled off nowadays, dude. It's freaky as fuck. Back in the day, it freaked the fuck out of people, man. It was like when they had the compilations of like people who had like hands show up on their fucking shoulder out of nowhere, and those were really popular. But then they would always have streamers in them, and I would cry. But then like some over here, like, oh man, see that one I have to fucking watch out for, man. That one we didn't fucking see. But yeah, so this one was one walking around through here. That was about it. But yeah, there's not much more to the video other than it is its very own ring tape, ladies and gentlemen. Let's back out and head out somewhere else, dude. Let's not die in 7 days. Man, you guys remember this fucking site? Strange Conspiracies popped up again, and honestly, like, I know sometimes these sites might be like fucking, you know, Muda, you showed the same site or something like that. Hey, sometimes these sites are so fucking huge that it's good coming back to them and seeing what has changed. So the Strange Conspiracy shit, they brought up from 2011, Facebook, Zynga, and the Freemason plan for world domination. Oh my, Jesus fuck, dude. Every time I do one of these videos, like, there's always, like, fucking 35, 40 private messages I get sent personally. Like, Muda, you gotta be open-minded about these conspiracies. And this one, I'm gonna give the open-mindedness to. So if you don't know what Zynga is, alright, Zynga is a fucking company that details in making free-to-play video games. And basically they're responsible for making, like, some of the most prolific, like, single-player, like, basically it's like, you know those Facebook, like, time sync games or whatever, like Mafia Wars or some stupid shit like that, where you have, like, an energy system, and you, like, keep tapping away and do, like, a job, and then you gotta wait, like, 6 hours to do that shit again. It's like a fucking job on its own. That's what Zynga does, alright? And Zynga, you know, it's a company that makes a fuck ton of money. Even on a failure standpoint, they make a grand ton because they make that free-to-play, like, addictive Farmville-esque shit. But then you got the Freemason plan for the world, man. So you got the secret Illuminati society, a free-to-play, a game developer, and Facebook, who... We're just gonna stay away from that fucking line of thinking, dude. Facebook is growing at a very fast and exponential rate. They're a force to be reckoned with in the social networking game. They draw people into their world, and then instantly you are updated with your friends' every single move, games to play, and status updates of your friends' companies, of your favorite companies and destinations. Everything is becoming easily shareable, and in some cases this can be a good thing. But when does it become bad? When do you not use networks like this because you know it's being easily searched by the government and other people to empower to violate your privacy? We already know what happens every day on the phone with the Patriot Act, but Facebook is easily searchable because everything is text. Everything says in the database for years so that it can be pulled up back at a later date. Yeah, it's kind of fucking true, dude. I wonder how many people realize this. Microsoft has purchased Skype recently and is going to team up with Facebook so that Facebook can offer video chat right on its page. So are you going to take Facebook's word for it and believe that your video chat session isn't stored on their server? Don't be naive. Actually, I think that actually happens, though. Like, it does. I mean, for a while, it definitely stays on Facebook's server. Let's be serious there. So, I mean, it gets streamed right through it. So what's going to happen? So let's talk a bit about how Facebook gets you to stay engaged and hooked on its services. They have released an SDK, or software development kit, so that companies can develop applications that use your Facebook information and friend data so you can play games, take quizzes, or even share funny shit on your walls. You know that stupid stuff where people take quizzes like, oh, what's your fucking favorite, what's your Seinfeld character? God, dude, that's why I don't use Facebook anymore, man, okay? A little rant. If you're the kind of person that just abuses the shit out of these quizzes and like spams your friends' Facebook feeds, stop it, all right? You need to stop that shit, because nothing, dude, every time I sign on, it's like hell on earth, man. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, back to the video. That's when the big Facebook game boom came. Everyone and their mom was playing Farmville, Mafia Wars, Frontiersville. And they don't just play these games, they become addicted. Dr. Phil has done a show about a mother that could not stop playing Farmville. Dr. Phil eventually tells her to grow a real garden. The way these games, yeah, you know the amount of time you fucking spent on Farmville, you could probably get a dent in on a fucking garden, dude. Let's be damn serious about that one. Dr. Phil, you are perfectly right on that one. The way these games take over your life is interesting. I can only think of one major Facebook game company, Zynga, that has made it a point to develop these overly addictive games that you can't stop playing. In some cases purchase virtual money with real money. Not only are these companies, how popular is that, by the way? Like, just as a general discussion thing, like every time I go to like a Walmart or some shit like that, like next to the World of Warcraft cards, I always see Facebook credit. I'm like, is anybody actually fucking buying Facebook credit, or like, are they just downloading the games on their iPhones and using like Apple services? Like, how popular is that shit? I really don't know. But anyways, going into this, not only are these companies raking in major profits from the games that funnel money out of you, but they keep you on Facebook so that you can be flooded with ads and keep you active with your friends. I've done months of research playing these Zynga games on Facebook. Man, dude, if I would pay millions just to see this man fucking play these games for months on end, trying to, like, you know, CSI style investigate. I found some very strange symbolism in them, and subtle clues that point to a new world order, global corruption, and even to the free... Okay, now you gotta explain. I will now show you some of the screenshots I've collected and let you decide for yourself. Alright, sure, let me decide for my fucking self to see how you came up with such a shot in the dark. Alright, so why would they need to put this in the game? How are these games instant hits worldwide? This shows you how easily the global elite can infiltrate your mind. Make sure to click on the screenshots to zoom in. Alright, let's zoom in on the fucking screenshot. So this is Mafia Wars. Alright, let's see this shit. So they got Italy over here. Alright, it was pretty, you know, Italy is a country, for those of you who don't know, shaped like a boot, very popular to mention on Xbox Live and get people kicked off Halo 3. Travel, alright, you got experience systems, stamina, energy, health, oh Christ. Stamina I know was used for like PvP, and energy is for every PvP, motherfucker. What am I? I'm so pathetic. Lira. So this dude's got some Italian dolans on him. All right. What's new? A heal with New York cash. What the fuck, Mafia Wars? Egyptology crates. Okay, so what the fuck is the New World Order? It's just a crate system, dude. I mean, you might as well say Black Ops 2 is like Illuminati run, man. That's kind of a stretch, I gotta say. Above is a picture of the game Mafia Wars created by Zynga. Use little clues to affect your subconscious. Usually when you see one-eyed symbolism, no matter what you call it, it's often used to describe the Freemasons. Okay, alright, dude. I mean, sure, why not? Alright, what is this? Swear an oath of vengeance, hide your family, flee to safety. Okay, the game is called Mafia Wars, okay? There's very common things people do in the mob, alright? Come on now. Come on, people. Swear an oath of vengeance, alright? That's what the mob does. Do you ever know what that whole thing about getting sworn in is? Like when you get like beaten in and shit like that? Come on, people. Alright, oh, Vampire Wars. Oh god, let's see what the fuck Vampire Wars is about. Ghosts, Ivory Punk, Sun God. It's Vampire Wars, man. What do you expect, people? What's gonna happen, alright? Jeez. Black Devil hide, Lightning Bolt, Purple Devil hide. All I see here is very lazy recoloring of hides. Goblin rewards, Eye of the Triangle, and then you got like Dr. Phil's Farmville addiction. So what this man is trying to tell you is a lot of these gaming companies go out of their fucking way to basically develop these free-to-play games, and they subconsciously inject like eyeballs and shit like that to make you think it's the Illuminati or New World Order or the Freemasons or something. Now look, here's the thing, okay? I know I always rag on like conspiracies and shit like that. I will agree with people on one thing, okay? Sometimes, you know, if you're looking for a conspiracy, I can kind of see it. Maybe I'll agree with you, okay? Maybe having like a one-eyed creature sometimes, you know, maybe you're trying to get my thoughts going, but at the same time, like, it's a fucking free-to-play game. I don't think there's anything more sinister than them trying to take your dolans away through these crate systems and free-to-play bullshit. I think at the end of the day, we gotta leave it where it's at and just chill out, okay? Conspiracies are fucking everywhere. Let's calm the fuck down, people. All right, and let's give it where credit is due. All right, shit happens. I don't think this is necessarily Illuminati material, but hey, let me know what you think, all right? Let's hit up the next site. So this is Blue Angels report to child porn on the darknet. Join the cause. All right, so you know how like people are like, oh, dark web's full of pornography, child porn everywhere. Oh my god, child dicks, child pussies everywhere, right? Like everyone says that shit. But let me tell you the reality of it, okay? All right, that shit exists anywhere on the internet, okay? If you're really looking for child, like if you're actively hunting for child porn, you're gonna fucking find it, all right? I'm just saying that. But here you got a people called Blue Angels. I feel that they're like this is the good, man. They're reporting bad shit. So here you go. Report the child porn on the darknet. Join the cause. Pedophilia is among the diseases classified by the World Health Organization among disorders of sexual preferences. Pedophiles are adult persons who have sexual preference for children, girls, or boys of the same or different sex, usually prepubescent, who have not yet reached puberty or at the onset of puberty, according to WHO. The Penal Code considers crime as sexual intercourse or libidinous acts, any act of satisfaction of the desire or sexual appetite of the person practiced by act with child or adolescent under 14 years. Yeah, I think like 15 to 18. What the fuck is that, like a Hebe file or some shit like that? Yeah, there's like different like terms for like any like varying depending on people that are under the age of 14. And most of the pedophiles are men, but what facilitates their action is a difficulty we have to recognize them, since they appear to be ordinary people with whom you can live socially without noticing any abnormal in their attitude. All right, so what is the about section? Obviously, they're telling us what the fuck a pedophile is, right? I think we get it. All right, we are Brazilian. Although the site is in English, but we think it is better because it is a universal language. We are a non-profit, yeah, thank God, dude, I couldn't fucking read Portuguese, let me tell you right fucking now. We are a non-profit website in the deep web, created to fight pedophilia on the internet. We seek help in this project, so important for society. Join us and report any practical and sexual abuse of children. We are ordinary citizens like you. Join us in this cause. All right, so you got a bunch of Brazilian people, you know, running a non-profit deep website just dedicated to, like, teaching people how to report shit. All right, so how to identify a pedophile? Oh, boy, let me know how to fucking... Let me know how not to end up in the free candy van. How about that? Number one, understand that any adult can be a pedophile. There are no physical characteristics, profession, or types of personality common to all pedophiles. Okay, motherfucker, then you're just saying anybody could be one. This isn't like how to identify one. All right. Number 1 point, fuck that. Number 2, know that many pedophiles are known to abuse children. 30% of children who have been sexually abused have been abused by a family member. 60% have been adults who they knew or was not a family. Yeah, that's actually fucking true. Most people who do get like fucking touched or something like that, you know, unfortunately it's done by like somebody close by in the family, you know, and it makes sense, right? Like it's not somebody out and about, like nowhere, like just a random Joe Schmo, right? Know the common characteristics of a pedo, although any person can have one. The majority is composed of men, whether the victims boys or girls. Many pedophiles have some history of abuse in the past, whether physical or sexual. Some also have mental problems, such as a mood disorder or personality. Heterosexual, homosexual men may be pedophiles. The idea that homosexuals are more prone to pedophilia is a myth. Man, I want to see a fucking SJW argue the fucking equality fact on the gender statistic there, Jesus. Be aware of the common behavior demonstrated by pedophiles. Usually they do not show as much interest in adults as in children. They often have many jobs that allow them to get in touch with children of a certain age group. Yeah, if they're running an ice cream truck, a fucking daycare, you know, like elementary school. Yeah, maybe if they're doing all that shit at once, maybe we got some problems, you know. The pedophile, or maybe they're just fucking, just need a job. The pedophile usually goes through a process whereby he gains the child's trust, sometimes even the trust of his parents. Pay attention to this detail. For months or even years, a pedophile can become a trusted friend of the family and can offer to take care of the child, take her to the mall. Her and him to the mall, thank you very much, to walk or spend some time with her in other ways. Many pedophiles do not begin to abuse a child before gaining their trust. So protecting your child from predators, all right, is there any Glock in this fucking rule? Probably not. Find out if there are pedophiles in your neighborhood. Check your child's extracurriculars. If you have a nanny, put a camera in your house. Teach your child about internet safety, all right? Yeah, don't end up in any weird-ass chat rooms, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's kind of difficult now, because, like, everything almost has a chat room. Like, say you go to a fucking live stream, right? Like, isn't that, like, basically the same thing as going to, like, good old-fashioned, like, chat rooms back in the day? Like, let's be serious. Teach your child to identify inappropriate touches. Many parents use the good touch, bad touch, secret touch method. You teach your child that there are some appropriate touches, such as tapping on the back or hands. There are also the bad touches, such as tapas or kicks. In addition, there are secret touches that are ones about which people say they should not tell anyone. Use this method or some other method. Alright, so what to do when the child has been sexually abused? Do not press. Support the child by avoiding gestures. Prepare the child for help. Communicate social services. Be a blue angel and help us protect our children. So, here they got some, like, contacts. So, free 100 number dial. So, you dial 100. You can send a message to the email. Like, right, this is like a Brazilian email that's like belongs to these people, the Blue Angels. Crimes on the internet through the portal, Disc100.gov or SaferNet, online ombudsman, click 100, international call, or FBI.gov. So, like, yeah, if you guys ever, like, wonder, you know, how the fuck do we report this kind of shit? Like, if you ever find it, well, they got like fucking they got 8 contact pieces right down there. So, you know, one of them is like basically fucking international if you're talking about the FBI.gov. So they're giving you some pretty fucking fair tips. So if you ever want to follow them, bam, right fucking there, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus. But yeah, that's Blue Angels, man. It's actually like a really like cute ass site, man. I got to be honest with you. You know, there's good everywhere in the world. All right, a lot of people that tell you there's like kitty touchers all over the deep web. Yeah, there are, but there's also good people like these Brazilians, and they're out doing good things in the world. So yeah, give them a little support, man. Let me know what you think. We're gonna go hit up some other shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was another episode of Dank Web Browsing, Deep Web Browsing, Dark Web Browsing, whatever you want to call it, episode 116. We've seen some weird shit today, very religious oriented. Learned about free-to-play games and the Illuminati, waifus, and frankly, a tape that might kill us in 7 days. All jokes aside. But if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Just like if you dislike it, let me know what you thought about this week's Deep Web episode. What can we change to make it better? This is me, Mudahar, and I am out.